music is taboo. But now Jewish writers immediately attack me in the New York Times editorials. What are you afraid of? You're afraid that people will know the truth and go free. Well, I think I can begin to close this. The international bankers are waxing rich, have waxed rich in this East-West struggle. The Russians put the first cosmonaut in space. Kennedy had to get his man up. The space program was put into existence. Where'd they get the money from to finance it? The debt kept growing. The debt kept growing. Russia developed this kind of jet plane, this kind of tank. They come before Congress and the Appropriations Committee for more and more money to develop more technology, more weapons. We need more nuclear weapons, more this, more that. So the arms race, who did it enrich? The international bankers. And when Russia collapsed, what was the first thing they agreed to do? Scrap some of their nuclear weapons. Who paid for it? Taxpayers. Who's paying the interest on the debt of weapon systems that you better not use? It's the taxpayers. It's the kind of government you live in. Oh, I ain't finished. Russia has collapsed, leaving only America as a superpower. But America, the greatest nation in the last 6,000 years, is all but taken from the people who claim to be citizens and who believe in her promise. This country has just about been taken. Oh, there's a scripture in the Bible. It reads like this. It is in Ezekiel, the 21st chapter. It is wrapped up and made bright and ready for the slaughter. America's already wrapped up. Who wrapped up this country? What is she wrapped up in? How did she get made ready for the slaughter? Well, let me just point it out. You got a couple more minutes. I got a few. Did you know that there's been a carefully orchestrated scheme going on in this country to set the whole country up, to break it down so that it would become a part of a world government, not the world order that Bush is talking about. Bush was just promoting something that is in the interests of people of big, big money. Russia's already broken. Now, how are they going to break this country? Well, she's really already broken. She's nearly $5 trillion in debt. You can't even imagine that kind of money. The interest on the debt alone is over $300 billion a year. You didn't hear me, did you? Somebody getting fat off America. Somebody got control of the country. And you can't even see that your elections are a sham. Who you voting for? Well, we're voting for It's either Clinton or Bush or the other fella. Whoever can make a wave in their hair and put their hand in the pocket and sound like Kennedy. This is all show business BS, man. And the masses of the people are being manipulated to think that you voted for somebody to have supreme power. That man ain't in no supreme power position. Your government has been taken over already. Now let's see what part you play in this. "40 years ago, America had strong families. 40 years ago, manufacturing was the bedrock of employment for the working people of America. And you would see the working man leave his home with a lunch pail, going into the many factories of America, making the shoes, the garments, the machinery that made America the great industrial power in the world. At that time, women were not in the workforce. Women were home. It ain't that the home is your place, but the home is your base. And if you lose your base, you've lost your place. And let me tell you something, woman. Now, I don't need no applause. I want you to listen. You're so busy trying to compete with men, but you've lost your own maternal instincts. You've lost your own natural role as the shaper of the destiny of a people. There was a time when women were more acclimated to the home, rearing the children, keeping their homes as places of refuge, and teaching the values of their religion and their culture to their children. But someone decided we must take the woman out of them. Someone decided that women must no longer know home economics. There was a time when women knew how to cook. There was a time when women knew how to sew. There was a time when women knew how to do needlework and crocheting. You say, well, yes, but I'm a doctor and I'm a lawyer and I'm a teacher. Yeah, but you not a good mother. And who the hell cares if you're a good doctor and a good lawyer and a good stenographer, but your children have been cut loose from your own strings? You've lost your children, black woman, white woman. All by design. You don't cook no more. Sarah Lee cooks for you. You don't cook no more. Takes too much time to prepare health for your children. Now you pop it in the microwave and put it on the table. Now you pop it in the microwave and put it on the table. And where are your children? They're in the streets. The enemy has taken your children right out from under your own control, then put you in jail if you discipline them. Look at yourself. They tell you you are the parent, but they don't have to tell you when they go get an abortion in some places. They don't have to tell you that they got Norplant. They don't have to tell you that they're taking the pill, but you the mother. They've taken our babies from us. You, the parent, you can't teach values anymore. You're too busy. So television is now the teacher in your house. And what is television teaching your babies? You come in any time of day or night, MTV is on. Children rocking and rolling, shucking and jiving, stepping and dancing, behinds twisting and shaking. You lost your children. Your children not looking to you as a mother for wisdom and guidance. They'll tell you what they saw on TV. I saw Oprah's show, and Oprah said. And I saw so-and-so, and they said. You ain't got no more say-so. They've taken over. This is not accident. This is by design. You ain't the man in your house no more. Satan is king in your house. He rules your wife and your children. Try and tell your wife, take that damn lipstick off. Try and tell her, hey baby, cover yourself. Try and make your daughters righteous. See what they'll tell you. But, put your children on television. They got dresses all the way up to their crotch, sitting down, crossing their legs on television. And what's wrong with the way I dress? Because you couldn't pass on no culture, no value? The country is destroyed. Drugs brought in. It ain't just black folk using drugs. White folk using it. Children using it. Well, mother no longer at home to see after the rearing of her children. Many fathers put out of work. Factories closed. Mothers left to rear the children by themselves. And since many mothers had to go to work, children reared by television, and the controlling influence of television started gradually to deteriorate to a sex-centered entertainment center. We all got a sex drive. Everyone in here is driven by that urge. But my God, if everything you hear is I want to freak you, your own black woman on television with a string in her behind, showing yourself in a most disgraceful way, how are you going to have your children look at this and then you tell them that's indecent when it's on